So let's look at another one of these Hackerrank problems. This one is called itertools.product. itertools.product. This computes the Cartesian product of input iterables. So Cartesian product is the set of all ordered pairs like this, and so all these, that's the product apparently. And this product name is named after Descartes. I think, therefore I am. And because I think, I do not need to do your Hackerrank. All right. As always with Hackerrank, you just have to worry. The main problem is like getting in and getting out again. So this bit here, so we have line A is input, and then line B is input. So I think this will come in as two strings. So if I do print the type of line A, you'll see we've got a string. You always get a string from input, so I know it's a string, but I'll just show you what it looks like. So I'll just print out line A for you. Line A and the type. Just in case you're really beginning Python and you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just print it out for you. So I've got this string here, and this string is type class string, you see. So, you know, I'm telling the truth. So what we're going to do is I'm going to split them, and the default split is to split according to spaces. So that works just for us. So we just use split like that. And now you'll see that the type is going to be a list and not a string. You see, now it's a list, and it looks like a list. Okay, but that isn't anything like that, obviously. It's going to be a lot of formatting happening. So so it says at the beginning, it's equivalent to nested for loop. So let's just do it with the nested for loop first. So for x in line A, for y in line B, and that's it really. Now we've got to print it out somehow. So this is where it gets a little bit complicated. So we've got a format string. That's the F makes it a format string, and then we want it in brackets. We want it in brackets like this, and we want a comma there, right? So we need brackets around everything, and then we need a comma in the middle, and then we need to have x and y in it. But to make it work, we have to do this, which then kind of puts Python into the line. So now that will fill in that variable x, and we don't want it to have, it'll come out as a string. I'll show you what it'll look like. We'll start with, let's build up in steps. So that will get roughly the answer. Look, so we've got the output roughly, my comma's in the wrong place. That looks roughly right, but then it looks roughly right, actually. But we also don't want it to end with a line break. We need it to end, so let's, because we want it to all be on one line like that. So at the moment it's putting line breaks in, so we need to take out the line breaks and have spaces instead of line breaks. So what we'll do is actually put the comma in the right place, get rid of that spare string, and then what we want to do is we want to say end is, so by default it ends with a line break when it prints something out, but instead we're going to end with a space. Let's see what comes out now. Okay, that's pretty good, except for we're still printing out the stuff I was showing you earlier, which we don't want to do. I was explaining types, so we don't want that. So there we go. So that's happy. That's a good answer. So in a bit more modern way, we don't actually need quite all that. So we could do it as like a generator expression. We could do it the whole thing as one-liner. So what we could do is we could print that for, we don't want one of them, for, and just stick all that in. So for X in line A, for Y in line B, and then, oh, we still need the spaces, right? We still need the spaces. So we need to put the space in, and then there's what that's saying is join the following elements using the space. And do we need another set of brackets in there? Maybe let me let off. Yeah, one's very good. So there we go. So that's like a one-liner, and that's like the simplest and nicest looking version. But the aim is to use this itertools.product thing, which is some junk in the standard library. So let's let's import it. Import product. So now we need to compute this thing will give us a load of pairs back. Line A and line B, and so now we can simplify this. So instead of 4x in line A and y in line B, this has already gone through it all already. So now it'll just be for x, y in pairs. Let's see what happens if we run that. Nice. So that's it. That's it. Now it's happy. So let's press the submit and see if it's happy in all cases. It is. So that's a pretty nice Hackerrank actually. I like that. I don't even know like if one needs to use product. I mean the standard library has a lot of craft in it. Like it's built up historically, so they just put everything in the standard library, and then at some point thought, oh, it's getting a bit big. Let's stop putting things in there. So a lot of things you might think should be in there aren't, and a lot of things you think could be in a third-party module like this, they're in the standard library. Anyway, there you go. That's what you get. See you next time.